Welcome back to the channel. This message is for Cancer for the full moon eclipse in Pisces happening on the 17th. I don't know why I have to keep looking at that. So I used the Moon Oracle deck to begin with. On the bottom of the deck, we have communication is key, the new moon in Gemini. So around this entire reading is going to be about communication. There's something here that needs to be communicated properly, and I think this is a cycle that has been happening for quite some time. Yes, okay. There's a lot of things going on in my brain. Okay, so we have bring love into the situation, the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so it's like opening up to love or viewing something with more unconditional love and grace. There could possibly be a situation that requires more love in the communication style. Today, on the 8th, when I'm recording this, Mercury, the planet of communication, has moved into Virgo. So there will be more careful planning in the way that we communicate with other people during this time. Okay, we also have a time for healing, the balsamic moon. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Now Pluto is doing a number, especially for all of the fixed signs and for Aquarius and for Capricorn especially. Pluto is in the 29th degree of Capricorn at this time. So structures, and it affects everybody, okay? So structures are being dismantled at this time, especially if they are not working for your highest good. And it looks as though communication might be one of the things for you that is being dismantled. There could be some sort of, maybe you keep things to yourself. Maybe you don't communicate as well as you could. Maybe you avoid putting yourself in vulnerable situations, which when we're vulnerable, it allows love to come into our situation. Okay, so we're blocking off love if we're not being vulnerable or communicating properly, communicating your needs properly. So this is going to be a time for healing for you around communication and love. Okay, beautiful. Let's see what we have for bring love into the situation. King of Pentacles. I think you're more focused on your resources, your foundation, your money, practical matters. Like an empire possibly. We have the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Yeah. So it's like you are more focused, on your resources than you are on this hole in your heart. There's something here that it's like this cage, right? It's a cage here. And it could be in a relationship. It doesn't have to be, right? But it could be that your masculine and your feminine are at opposition with each other within yourself, okay? It's like this cage is around your heart space because of not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to open up. And I do see this woman is kind of hiding here, right? It's like hiding away. There's something emotionally that needs to be addressed, or something just within yourself that needs to be opened. There's something that needs to be opened. Then we have the 6 of Swords. Now, in the Aries reading, I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries or have Aries placements, but in the Aries reading, both of these 5 and 6 of Swords came out in the exact same order. So maybe take a look at that. We have the 6 of Swords here, okay? Now, when I look at this, it's like this paradise, right? There's a paradise here, but she's floating above it in this confused state, possibly reaching elevated heights, okay? She's going to pull this string on this anchor. She wants to anchor in her dreams, her ideas. This is the star, right? She wants to anchor in the idea in her dreams, in reality. She wants to, as above, so below. The Six of Swords talks about moving on from calmer waters, moving out of a state of confusion. So it could be that you are going to be moving into a space where you feel more vulnerable, more able to communicate your emotions or what you feel from within. A time for healing. The Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So this is very interesting because it's almost like the masculine and feminine within you. It does not have to be that, though. It could be another person. However, the Queen of Pentacles is a practical person, right? She operates from her heart space, as the women in the tarot do. It is more about the heart space, but also the mind. Okay, the men are more like egoic, more practical in their ways of thought. So it's like opening yourself up to your heart space and allowing yourself to move through this next phase with a balanced heart and mind. It could also be another person that's coming in to help you with these. Maybe someone, we have the Four of Cups, okay? Someone who wants to maybe help shelter you from this, or it could be a mother figure coming in to help you. It's like they want to shelter you from something, or you're sheltering yourself. Maybe you're going within to isolate, to address some of these issues, your heart space. Okay, I do see the Eight of Swords on the bottom and the King of Cups here. Now the Eight of Swords talks about being in this cage, right? Being caged. But the cage is wide open, and you could open it and push yourself out of this at any time. You could fly out at any time. So it's almost like you're in this place of feeling caged. And in the King of Cups, there are sharks in his belly here. So there could be some sort of anxiety or unstable emotion going on. But you're holding this ship like, okay, I know it's coming. I know it's going to be here, but there's something imbalanced within your emotions. The Six of Pentacles, so the equal give and take. And the High Priestess. There's something around... Okay, so the High Priestess is the knowledge and wisdom. Then the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity and yeah, that equal give and take. So it's like there's something around possibly not an equal give and take. There's like you're afraid of opening yourself up to actually giving and receiving because of how it may feel or how it looks, or people have used it against you or something of that nature. Nothing is yet set in stone. Judgment. I mean, isn't that just wild? So it was actually in reverse. None of these cards should be in reverse, but it did come out in reverse. So the Judgment in reverse means that there's and nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing, there's been no judgments made. There's still an open opportunity for something here. Something to be healed, something to be communicated about, something around that. One more, please. Eight of Pentacles. Mastering, like mastering a skill. I'm also seeing transformation, personal transformation. You could just be mastering that at this time. Eight of Wands. It's like she's being lifted up out of this situation and moving forward. And then the Knight of Swords, which is also she's being carried away on these feathers. It's like you're being divinely guided and helped in this situation. Your spirit team is calling you to move forward through something. And it's some sort of transformation, some sort of, there's something that's keeping you like stuck or unfulfilled or sad. There's some sort of sadness or apathy or not having enough support. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. On the Page of Swords, hard work, or your hard work is paying off. Thank you. The Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Emperor is standing in your power, right? There's something within you that's keeping you from standing in that power. But it's going to be healed during this eclipse. There's going to be some sort of communication that comes in, whether it's from another person as a reflection of you, or it's from spirit directly. That is, it's allowing you to see how, oh my goodness, is this the whole message for all of these readings? Because every single one of them is about vulnerability. So when we talk about support, and we talk about keeping ourselves closed off because of past pain, because of past trauma, we don't allow love to show up in our life. The support that we desire, the support that we need, it cannot show up if we are blocked off to it. Okay, it could show up, but you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference because you're blocked off to it. So you wouldn't know if it was love from an aligned place or if it was love with ill intent. So it's like you're going to be learning how to be vulnerable so you could actually have a better intuition, better discernment in who is for you and who is not for you. Because you'll be able to feel it in your heart space vibrationally as long as it's open. There's some new beginning that's coming where you need to stand in your power, getting out of your head and dropping into your heart space more, getting out of that hermit mode, okay? So you can take the necessary actions to create a new reality, create what it is that you are trying to master here. There's some sort of self-mastery that's happening. Okay, now Spirit Animal Oracle. Look at that. White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. That was confirmation. Number 66. Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Number 40. Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. Number 53. Wombat Spirit, be at home, number 68. So there is something here around your stability, around abundance. There could be some sort of like lack mentality. Now, when we are not able to be open and vulnerable and we have emotional turmoil and turbulence going on within ourselves, it is actually blocking our money. It's blocking our resources because love shows up in ways that you couldn't imagine, right? Money is the same frequency as time, and it's the same frequency as love. So if we are not opening ourselves up to love, well, then you're not opening yourself up to money or time. So there is something that is coming to the surface, working together with your spirit team, trusting the magic, trusting the discernment of spirit. If you can't trust your own discernment at this time, trust God, okay? Because the people that are coming into your life, they are there to help you, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? To cover you, to have your back, to shelter you. There we go. To shelter you from the storm. And Spirit's sending them in. But if you don't view it that way, if you don't look at it like that, then you're going to start deflecting everything, that you're going to keep yourself like at an arm's length around those people, around those resources, around that love. So opening yourself up around that. Then tend to the small things. There's a reality check that's going to be happening, right? That maybe you've been kind of doing too much of the surface level. And this is not a judgment in any way, bro. So there's like too much surface level things, and you need to just go a little, there's a deepness that needs to happen here. Tending to the small things, whether it has to do with your bills or whatever this is, but I'm hearing more like emotional matters, tending to them right away, communicating about your feelings in the moment. And then watch and wait. After this work is done, there's going to be some sort of reward. There's some sort of something that's going to happen, even if it doesn't feel like it's moving in any sort of direction right now. And then be at home talks about being at home within your body, like understanding that your home is the house for your soul. It's a reflection of how you care for yourself. So if you are not exercising, not having good eating habits, if you're not hydrating yourself, if you're not doing any of those things for your body, then it's going to show up outside of you, right? In your home space. There could be chaos going on in your home. There could be things in your vehicle, right? You could have vehicle issues at this time. So it's maybe tending to the small things within your house, and your house being your house for your spirit and your house outside of you. There's a reflection there. Love is all around. The Nightingale Spirit, the number 41. This is going to be a huge transformation for you around communication and love and vulnerability. Okay, if you need guidance on this or want a personal reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more, and comment how this resonates down below so I know, okay? It's not as fun when I don't get to know how people are doing out there. But if this is where I leave you guys, I will see you next time. Bye.